Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. This week I'm continuing the review of double oaked whiskeys with 1910 from Old Forester. Stay with me as we review this whiskey and make a great cocktail from it. Hello and welcome to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. Last week I started this series with a whiskey from Woodford Reserve, which is their Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. And this week we are going to review Old Forester 1910. Now there's a little bit of a story on the bottle for 1910. It says, in 1910, a fire on Whiskey Row led to Old Forester being re-barreled into heavily charred barrels. This double-barreled expression follows the same process as the original Old Fine whiskey. And I assume the same process doesn't mean that they start a fire on Whiskey Row, but having that second heavily charred barrel is what makes this a double oaked, and it's supposed to be very good. I've gotten this. I've also got the 1920. Just haven't gotten around to trying them yet. And now I'll be able to tell you what I think of it, and hopefully you can get a hold of some of this. It's fairly well readily available, so get a hold of some Old Forester 1910 and see what you think as well. So what we're going to do is we'll start this off. Again, the Old Forester 1910. It's from their Whiskey Row series, and it's a double oaked bourbon. It's not that expensive. It's in the mid $50 range, and it's one that a lot of people like. It's definitely a double barreled, so it fits within the confines of the series that I'm putting together here. And the ABV is 46.5 or 93 proof, and you can tell that from the label on the front where it just says 93 proof. So we'll try this, and then we will make a double oaked Brûléed Orange Old Fashioned. And I'm kind of sticking mostly to old fashioned riffs on these because I want to taste this double oaked whiskeys and not have a lot of things covering them up. But we will start off. Roll this to help the odors be more pronounced. I definitely get an oak and a cinnamon, vanilla, maybe a bit of a leathery smell, some fruit, just a little bit of fruit, maybe some berries. Definitely has a good nose on this one, and the legs are really good. They're still sticking to the glass, and so that's a good sign that it should be a good bourbon. So we'll try this and see how this tastes on the palate. This is really good. I'm definitely glad I got this. I taste some caramel. That influence of the second oak barrel, the charred oak, is in there. It's a little spicy. Probably some cinnamon or other spices. I'm not necessarily the best at picking out all the spices. A little bit of the leather is still coming through. Some nuts, maybe. Kind of a hazelnut taste. So definitely this is a good and very interesting bourbon. So let's try this in this old-fashioned riff and pull this up. So now we're going to make the cocktail, and this is the double oak Brûléed Orange Old Fashioned. The instructions want you to do this in a mixing glass, stir it, strain it, and then put it in a cocktail glass. But old fashions I tend to make in the glass. I put the ice ball in there, and this tends to work better for old fashions, just to make them right in the glass. So that's what we are going to do. We'll take what's left from the sample and put a little bit more to get 2 ounces. And then we are using a ½ ounce of Creme de Cacao. And the instructions did not say whether it was supposed to be dark or light. So I just went ahead and used the dark Creme de Cacao, which has 6 carbs for ½ ounce. So you're getting a little bit of carbs here. The white actually has fewer, I think. Then you put in 2 dashes of orange bitters, 1 dash of chocolate bitters. Then you will stir that. Or if you make it in a mixing glass, then you'll stir it in there and then you'll strain it. And the stirring process helps to dilute the cocktail a little bit with the ice as it starts to melt. But you use a large ice chunk so you don't get a lot of dilution. And then you garnish with a dehydrated orange wheel. And let's kind of split that a little bit so we can slide it on the glass. And that gives you your garnish. You can put it in the drink if you want. That'll give it a little bit more of the orange taste into the drink. But for show, we'll do it this way. And then this is the double oaked Brûléed orange old fashioned. It's pretty good. It's you can taste the chocolate a little bit and the orange, and definitely that double oak bourbon taste. The 1910's got a really good taste to it, so I do recommend that you try to find that. But this is actually a very good cocktail, and it does show off the flavors in the whiskey. So go ahead and try to get a hold of some Old Forester 1910. It's not a higher priced bottle. It's in a reasonable range. And if you do get a hold of that and you want to use this recipe, or if you want to try it with a different bourbon, then that's fine too. But this is really this cocktail kind of enhances those flavors that you're going to get in one of the a double oak bourbon. So I do recommend trying to use a double oak bourbon in this cocktail. But if you're interested in that, the full recipe is in the description, as well as information that I've shared on the bottle. And also, there's links to my Facebook page and to this YouTube channel. So you can go ahead and join those. And definitely on the YouTube channel, the Facebook's got a lot more people signed up than YouTube. So definitely do, if you would, please like and subscribe and do all those things. Help me to bring the numbers up so that this information can get out to more people. I do all of the cocktails I do tend to be of lower carbs, so that's helpful if you are looking for a lower carb cocktail rather than the high sugar stuff that you get in bars. So definitely help me to share this with everybody by you sharing it with your friends and anyone that you think might find use of the information on the lower carbs, but also people who are just interested in reviews of different spirits. So definitely come back again for next week's episode, which I'll be doing another double oaked bourbon, and that one's going to be very interesting. So it's one I hadn't seen it before, but it started showing up on the shelves in Iowa, so that one might become more available, and hopefully you get it. But definitely come back, check out the other videos. Let me know in your comments what you think of this one or the other ones, and what you think I can do to make this better. What you think that I do that's good or not good, and help me to build this channel so more people can get better use out of it. I thank you, and I pray that you have a great week going forward and enjoy cocktails and the different spirits that you can find out there, and come back to find out what I think about them, and hopefully you can share what your thoughts are as well. See you next time.